Man, quit being a pussy. I'm actually getting sick of it. And I'm saying this not to you, but to me, because I know I'm going to be rewatching this video while I edit. This is basically a video to myself. You guys ever wanted something so bad? You know that you put everything on the line, you risk everything to go out and chase it, to chase your dreams, to chase this vision you have for yourself, and to make it real, to turn it into reality. You were so motivated, so driven, so hungry, so disciplined, so consistent at first chasing it, but since you didn't get immediate results, you ended up slipping, falling off, getting discouraged, and kind of just backtracking. That is where I'm at right now, and I'm making this video because I'm done. I'm rewriting the fucking script starting today, okay? So for a little backstory, if you guys didn't know, I quit my job 5 going on almost 6 months now. It was a full-time position, lots of overtime, time and a half, double pay on Sundays, great benefits, paid me extremely well. Not extremely well, I mean it paid me very well, okay? At the same time, I signed on a luxury lease, a luxury apartment. I signed a lease, a year lease. I invested $10,000 into mentorship. All this, all at one time, to only give 2 months of effort. Again, it's been 5 going on 6 months now. Now, what exactly do I mean? The first 2 months after quitting my job, I was fully focused on building my online coaching business, online fitness coaching business, because I am very qualified for and able to get men into the best shape of their lives, okay? I can do that. But what I've been slacking on is the effort, the work, and the tasks that are required of me in order to get to that position, right? I've been slacking. I've been very inconsistent with the things I need to do that are going to build my business and get it off the ground. So when I quit my full-time job, I expected I would get this business up and running within 2 months. Within 2 months' time, I would be taking home what I made at my full-time job per month. Knowing that good things take time, I don't know why I thought this. Maybe because this business was booming on social media from what I've seen, and everyone, it looked like, was doing it, and I had more credibility, more knowledge. I was in better shape than some or most of the people who were doing it. So I figured absolutely, I had the following on Instagram. I got everything I need in order to take this off the ground within 2 months, give or take 2 months. My expectations were obviously extremely inaccurate. I was let down, I got discouraged, and I fell off from social media. I stopped posting, started questioning myself, getting in my own head, getting in my own way. And I basically let the last 2-3 months of summer just be an all-out fun fest for me. And what do I mean by that? I mean sleeping in instead of working on my business, waking up early and working on my business like I did the first 2 months after I quit my job. I was so hungry and so motivated and disciplined and consistent originally when I quit because I wanted to go all in, and I did for 2 months. But since I didn't get the return I was expecting within 2 months, I gave up. And this is basically a video to myself, getting myself back in the game, getting my head out of my ass. It's a video to myself, an accountability post like I made on IG to start rewriting the script now, before it's too late. I would rather give years and years of work and effort, let alone 2 months. I'd rather give years and years and years of effort and fail miserably than end up giving up too soon and having regret, saying, what if I continue to do it? What if? And having the fact of me not knowing what would have happened. This is my passion. This is what's going to bring me fulfillment. This is my purpose. I believe that I was put on this earth to do. Provide services to men who need them to get them fit, healthy, in shape, and love the image they see in the mirror. Love the body that they walk around in. Be confident. Have a great posture. Walk in a room and get different attention. Carry yourself with a different energy. And just be that guy that people look up to, okay? And with the habits that I've developed over the last 3 months slacking on my business, I've developed habits that will turn me into the man that I never want to become, okay? I have very high standards and very high vision for what I see myself in my future and the habits that I'm going to possess. And with the road I'm going down, I'm not going to like the man I'm going to become in the future if I keep doing that. Right? Like I said, the first 2 months after quitting my job, I was firing on all cylinders. I was doing everything right. All the inputs were going in. And again, I got discouraged and I stopped. Once I stopped, I started sleeping in, hitting the snooze alarm since I didn't have to wake up for my job. I started carelessly spending on a bunch of things, just watching my bank accounts go down. Good thing I was a good saver. I planned for this. So I didn't go broke, but I'm not super wealthy by any means. I stopped posting again consistently on social media. The weekends, instead of working on my business like I started, I'd be going out and drinking with friends, going to the clubs, doing stupid shit, staying up way too late, and kind of just killing any momentum that was previously built. And it was repeated for majority of the summer. Okay, and I'm just now understanding that, if I keep going down this path, like, I'm not going to get to anywhere near where I want to be. And I know people can relate to this, so it's not just an accountability post. It's also because I know some of you guys have been in this position where you can relate in one way, shape, or form. There's a lot of things you want to do, but a lot of distractions you let get in your way or in your head, which then stop you from pursuing the thing that you want to pursue. Okay, and it can be tons of different things that get in the way, but it's because you are letting them get in the way. I'm not blaming no outside source, no outside factor. This setback, which is great because it's preparing me for this major comeback. It took me getting there to understand that what I need to do differently in order to make the change and get to the place I want to be, which is now what's happening. But the setback is going to be a huge comeback. It's going to be a beautiful story. Basically, what I'm saying is get out of your own head, and whatever you truly want to achieve, whatever you desire most, wherever you want to go in life, whatever you want to be, you are going to have to work for it. Okay? Obviously. You're going to have to work hard. You're going to have to put in extreme amounts of effort, consistency, with no results. Okay? It's not some instant thing that's going to pop up. You got to be willing to work on this thing forever if it's what you truly want the rest of your life to look like. I'm still questioning why, if this is truly what I want for the rest of my life, if this is my dream job, my dream career, what's going to bring me fulfillment, it's going to provide me with a purpose, why did I give up in 2 months in, thinking it's going to be successful within 2 months? How fucking stupid is that, dude? That's an idiot thinking right there. Like, I don't know where my mind was at. It was probably just because all the stupid decisions I was making this summer and letting go of myself. I didn't let go of the gym, but I let go of all the things that would build and grow my business, including self-development. I am going to self-develop like never before, starting today, and I'm going to document all of it. You guys are going to see it happen in real time. This business will take off. I am going to be successful in this business by providing stellar service and getting my clients exactly what they are looking for, which will in turn turn out to referrals and more business coming in. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to be one of the best fitness coaches, online fitness coaches in this space in due time. Okay, but I got to earn my stripes first. It's not just going to come to me without doing the work, without doing the necessary inputs. I can't just expect outputs to fall in my lap. Okay, and the same goes with you guys. If you want something really bad, you can't just expect that you're going to get it. It's not some magic trick. You got to go out there and work for it. You got to earn it. Okay, because if I was just given a successful online fitness coaching business without building myself into the man that's capable of it, it would all crumble. It would all fall down. I need to build myself into the person that's worthy, that's capable of it, and that deserves it before I can reap the fruits of my labor. So this is meant to be. This is a part of life. God has put this, rough patch, we'll say, in my life for a reason, for me to understand that this is absolutely essential to my success. Okay, and wherever you're at now, if you can relate, if you feel stuck, if you're in a position, if you're self-sabotaging, if you're dragging yourself backwards instead of forwards, understand you have the power to change and to rewrite your story. It's what you let into here, what you believe, how you perceive things, what you believe to be true, and the actions you decide to take and the things you decide to believe in determine where you're going to go, how you're going to do it, and when you're going to get there. Okay, I be waking up and journaling every single morning, writing shit down that I believe in, that I got to get out of my mind to clear up mental bandwidth, that's positive, that's motivating, that's encouraging, that's manifestation. But none of that shit's gonna materialize unless I work. Nothing works unless you do, and nothing will change unless you change. So, this is the promise to myself to stop slacking off, to start making the change. And, you know, I want to say one more thing before I wrap this up. A lot of my content I've been posting on Instagram and YouTube since starting my fitness coaching business has almost been a facade in a type of way. Like, now looking back at everything, it was made with a purpose in mind most of the time. You know, a lot of it is valuable, but I made it thinking, oh, I'm gonna get attention from my ideal client. You know, oh, it's gonna end up in these types of people reaching out for my help. I was too focused with the outcome in mind, where now I'm just gonna be authentic, raw, genuine, and as open and transparent and as vulnerable as possible with you guys. And that is also why I'm making this video, so that I can just fucking fry myself, put myself on blast, call myself out, call myself a pussy, call myself I've been acting out like a bitch. And so this is just like the opening, the first video of just me being free, you know, showing you guys my true colors, who I really am, and not just making content in hopes to get clients. You know, because I feel like a lot of the videos I watch, my Instagram reels and some YouTube videos, like, I watch it back, I'm like, that's not really me, bro. Like, I'm not letting my true colors shine. I'm just saying what I think wants to be heard from my ideal client. And instead of doing that, I'm just going to document everything, my process, my journey, from start to finish, my highs, my lows, my successes, my losses, my setbacks, so on and so forth. You're going to see everything, all right? But it's a video to you, and again, I'm saying this to you because I know I'm going to be watching this back. Noah, quit being a pussy, quit being a bitch. Summer's over, the fun's over. It's time to lock in and start creating the life you always dreamed of living. To create that business you constantly dream of every single night. To get it off the ground, start changing lives, and start making an impact on people. A profound impact that you will be remembered for. It's just crazy to think, like, I could have been so much further along if I just continued to show up every single day when I didn't see the results immediately. You know, it's even so selfish of me to make this video, because one of my previous posts, I was talking about building my business and telling the audience it's not some instant thing. It's not get rich quick, you know. It's not something that's going to materialize instantly. You got to work on it. And if you truly love it, it won't feel like work. You just do it no matter what. And now here I am. How hypocritical, right? Now here I am telling you guys, I gave up 2 months into it. I didn't give up, but I fell off extremely. I got discouraged, and I just went ghost off social media for a while. But that time off was essential, because I know exactly what's lacking. I know exactly what's missing, and I'm here to document all of it as I bring it back into life and get this business up and off the ground, booming, changing men's lives for the better, getting them the body that they love and feel confident in, and just working with amazing people who are hungry, who are driven, who are motivated. And I had to take some time off to find myself again, figure out who I was, because I could not be coaching you guys if I was slacking myself. So, you know, this is the start of a new chapter. We're rewriting this. The new story, the new chapter starts now. As summer is over, the fun is over, fall is coming. It's time to lock the fuck in and level up. Your goals, quit sleeping on them, quit putting them on the back burner, because if you're not working towards them, they are just dreams and they will never turn into reality. So wake the fuck up, quit being a pussy, and work towards the life that you've always dreamed of living, because it's possible. The only reason it is not possible or not working is because you aren't. So get to work.